Not this one.
People have different. Depending on how you was raised or how your friendship is.
Say this loud. Like that before. Set the big work here. That'll work. I thought that was good. And the one thing I like that you said, everybody knows we feel good. They're so happy that we didn't do it.
Right. I think it's something that we should get. Right, exactly.
It's not my dream car, it's like,
Right, so it was last time, it's better.
Right.
Is it the best? Probably not.
Right.
But is it
where are we on the journey?
They're not on this package. So on the agenda, we are here. We're here. So here we are. We're right here. So right now we are, but these groups are almost done. So okay, so we're on time for what all. So we're right here. We gave them more time. We're going to shorten their break, and we have time built in at the end, so we can finish up in 5 minutes in the end. So that we're good on.
Yeah, you all completely all talk about
And the Wampler's fancy.
I don't know if it was her name, but that's why she's there.
I didn't know that.
They call it real well.
Well, that's good. It is.
Right.
If you have to choose one.
Stop. Well, they say it's you get to it's rough. Considering I don't know where your thyroid is.
Well, we gave them pictures of what they're doing. That's what I was going to say. Yes, I gave them both copies of what they have now. So what we're doing now, they came over two pictures, but I gave them two. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome.
Take that bottom line.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Someone else might
Let's not share that out with the group. We're doing this.
The fact that you all have so much time and thought and debate on this. I hate to have the rest of the
County clerk.
we are trying to kind of move forward in this, that we have one more meeting.
Have a look.
A similar task on a different subject.
Fourth place. This one got Mockingbirds out. It's way over on the weekend. And they have different hours. That's what pisses me off. You go and then I'm trying to figure out.
You gotta wait 500 years.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get a number.
You gotta grab a ticket and sit down. It's
See, they pretty.
Dixie, I go to Dixie.
Yeah. Either.
I told you, and someone was asked that.
for sure. Anytime I'm about Zaxby's, I gotta get at least 8 chicken fingers. At least one.
It's kind of sauce.
It's a catch-all. Billions of people, you told me I was supposed to go to detention, and I just said, no, forget it. I'm not going to back. I'm wearing new clothes, or movies, and like academic dishonesty. And so, part of the reason I probably it has a large number it's a myriad of things that they're not supposed to do. So, what we did was, rather than have a failure to it is for teens out specifically. The categories that were always there, but those of you in school saw. So instead of doing that, we teased it out to be also to be specific behaviors. So the ones in schools, this won't seem very different to you because you see just two codes but everyone else does. So now it's sex, cheating, academic dishonesty, dress code violation, inappropriate use of district technology, violation of electronic devices, tweet something out, failure to go to detention, loiter. So now we want to catch-all and we're giving specific strategies to based on levels, well, elementary, middle, same thing again. But what is the strategy for an elementary student that's cheating? What is the strategy those are very different. Remember in your training, last time you were very clear that you wanted to be able to differentiate between elementary and middle and high because they're very different things. So we're looking at very different types of students. So that's what you're going to do the same thing while you're already introducing small groups. We had a strategy. I assure you, we can find this because the other one delivered disruption. We had a whole meeting on that. So that's what you're doing next.
Now we did like we used to do rashes, aggressive, start out with, I think the longest that we did have 5 days. But we students was using spitting left and right, so we stopped. I was able. Of course, now we would like to cheating.
So we're gonna give that, it's 9:30, so technically, it's a share out. What they've done now, they're gonna do, so about 10 minutes, I think we'll give them 10 more minutes. So it's gonna be a 9 right here is where we are. But the only thing that's missing is
See,
share
we're
out.
actually, we're right here, so we're not gonna share out.
No, we are when they're gonna go to break first. That would allow us to set up. So at 9:30, so we'll do a 9:30 here, right 9:30 to 9:40 break.
Well, no, because that would be next.
To what?
It's 9:30 now.
I know, we're gonna have to change it up.
Oh, okay.
Change it.
So this is gonna be one break now at 9:30?
Yeah, well, not 9:30, 9:40, they're gonna continue this.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yeah, that was what I'm saying.
So-
And then 9:40 to 9:40, yeah.
9:45. What do you think? 5 minutes?
Give them 10, because we gotta set up.
Okay. See, I'm afraid they're not gonna be able to do it.
And then they can still do the share out. Yeah, they fine, because they've already kind of gotten the groove.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do that while
So what do you want to do? Do you want to wait on the share out then? And do that at the very, share out when we can share
I
out?
do think we should share out, but we need to do a 5-minute share out. I don't know. So, okay, so they come back at 9:50, and then we share out from 9:50 to 10. Is that enough time to share out this?
It'll be both of them. Well, let's see how they look. Maybe share out because it's
So no share out, but right into, now we're gonna do all of You may have all of this.
So when you say this, you're saying,
I'm saying the big one.
yeah, so not this one, the big one.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. So anything we can do that.
See, it looks like they all agree. So where's blue?
1, 2, 3. Which is why we probably want to
Well, this one.
So maybe perhaps the share out. I just don't want to lose.
How about, what is this other sheet?
Yeah, they're in back again. See, this one,
All the, that put the three on the tree charts up there.
Not what it's gonna be to make.
we don't have to.
So, yeah, you're right. So they go on and work in the come back at 9:50. 10 o'clock.
And then they do it over and over. We even use duct tape. So like, we put the duct tape on, so it's not showing up your stuff in class. Duct tape over. You know what I mean? So it's like, right, that's not going to be tearing it off the wall. Like, you put out all this like, but if it continues, like,
Okay, so are we hanging up now?
then we'll have to press it at all.
Yeah, let's start today. Let's go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and give them a break. Back to do this. And then they're gonna go back down to one. So it's a great idea. But the goal is that we can allow these to take back, and then we can present it to them. Okay, so So there's take
So we put elementary, middle, high,
all elementary.
all elementary, and then all middle.
She didn't academic this house.
That organic kind of like charts together.
Yeah, elementary. You got the high.
You know what, we might probably move it down farther, so we're not having to do that.
And access to this stuff.
And access to resources.
What if, I mean, what access to resources?
What if we didn't have Jesus Christ, thank God. I was so happy when you said you were going to do it, and now I see how we all do it.
It wouldn't have, I think it would be possible for one individual.
No, it would have been nearly a year. Expertise, all of it, like, this wouldn't be possible. Me either, I can't either, so that works.
But that means maybe we're gonna get it in midweek next week.
Yeah, meet next week.
I'll start, since you got angry.
Great. So we can schedule that, so when you're done, oh, well, you're talking about the, like,
Here, we'll make note of it.
so we're at.
Where's that sample?
Oh, here it is.
So
So
that
we're
means,
at.
Correct? Yeah, correct. And then there's a typo, maybe when it goes to edit it too, like ISAP.
So I sat, well, Veronica, yeah.
Where it just says SAP, she is, okay.
Is that the only one?
Yeah, those, I figure when it goes to the edit, they'll figure, but those are only two, I thought, okay.
Where's the other one? I'm sorry.
No, instead of correct, appropriate up here.
Appropriate, yeah, gotcha. Table down this way? No, we're gonna start it down here. Then we we're supposed to go break at 9:40. Yeah, we changed it over here where we at. She's saying going to break at 9:40. Well, I think we should say 9:45 to 9:50 since they're still talking. She's saying so give it 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're done.
Okay.
Kristen.
We'll have to order tape and send it to the CRC. You know what? I'm not saying you got great ideas, but you gotta take it out and show up. You know, Madeline makes sure that we to do whatever someone is asking. Someone that's making his asking. I tried to put it over Margaret, and they wouldn't let me. She was like, you can order those. She's like, it's not in the budget. I was like, you can do it. She's like, I don't get any paper.
That's why my name's on it.
I was like, yes, she did.
I did.
She's like, yes, she did. I was like, okay. She did. Okay. You used to go order.
Yeah, you used to. You can't order no more.
What do you think about they are showing.
So that there is a kind of show. Just like in paper.
Yes. Well, we don't have uniform, but just like, just like. Very, very revealing.
They see the teacher repeating
I
this.
don't even know if this knows how to
It doesn't, and then kids go.
It's under deliberate yeah. I mean, maybe that doesn't go under West Coast.
Well, I think what we're saying on level 2, it could be a significant, could be
I'm fine with that as long as I have.
Key points you would like to have. Key points you'd like to have. We're going to list key
Hey, how are you guys? It's a clarification.
I don't want
Maybe this will help a little bit. But eventually, that cell phone thing, it's going to correct. They'll find a code. That's what I see. I've
Such all great ideas. So happy to be here. This is a nice functional working team. This is part of the work.
So we need to address that on here. We have large groups That's his man, just like the class. Man, I give her away. She has not yet. My concern is, like you said, we have it on here, large group share. I don't think we do. We'll put this as a backup. We won't really talk about maybe doing this, but we probably doing a large or something. But she
I was just saying, we do, I was going to do this, because everybody can. One, And then see how that kind of goes. I feel like we're pushing
They
it.
realize
I know, they need
But
some
you're
doing
a
substitute.
post check maybe just on one word, just saying have it go around and do a one word.
And then
A one word
final
housing.
thing.
Yeah.
No, this group is finishing.
But now some schools, day, 5 days, 30 days, whatever.
And she's okay.
Says no.
It's okay. It's
It's the gradual progression of this kid through this abilities. He picks up on it, then he starts to
and it's such a substantial
That's the best time.
Me too.
Okay, you do taking a break.
Let's just say it.
All right, we have one group that's wrapping up, but in the meantime, if for the rest of you, if you wanted to kind of take a quick little 5-minute walk out for a second and then come back, we are going to reconvene as a large group in about 5 minutes. So it is now on my clock, 9:50, so at 9:55, we're gonna go ahead and begin as a large group.
Okay. We reconvene. How close are we? All right. Jackie, okay, so I'm feeling like this has been pretty intense this morning, and we have adjusted the agenda a little bit. We're gonna continue to push forward on this and see how far we can get. But I want to do a quick pulse check, temperature check. So if everybody can go around the room and just say one word about how you're feeling about what's the process and what's been accomplished so far this morning. So we'll start with Chuck. Jimmy.
Proactive.
Intentional.
Collaborative.
You can duplicate words. You don't have to think of any words. That was your word, you can say. Good. Jackie,
frustrated.
Eli.
Reflective.
Complex.
Desire for more words because emphasis on instruction for children.
Uh-huh.
Jackie, frustrated.
Brent.
Frustrating.
Daryl.
Difficult.
Difficult. Stan.
Optimistic.
Open conversation.
Difficult.
Student-centered.
Eye-opening.
Strategic.
All right. So we got some balls here. It's interesting. Okay. So we know this is difficult. We know this is, yes, this is frustrating. but this is important, you know, student-centered is the right word. We're trying to figure out the best way to have the greatest impact. Here comes back in. We all shared, well, you're fine. We all shared one word about how we're feeling about this morning. Do you have one word? Inspired, okay. So this, we're hoping that as we've gone through this process, this will be the third round of comparable, that this part will be a little easier because there is a basis of knowledge from previous years. But because the chart will look different, because we're going different than the 6 descriptions of strategies across, go into these levels of 1, 2, 3, and 4. We also need to look now at the rest of the behaviors that are on the list that is in the current code of conduct. So there are 19 of them. So this is all the ones that are in the behaviors that are in the current code of conduct, with the exception of deliberate disruption and failure to follow directions. And we're going to look at leveling those out based on the new levels of strategies that have been presented. So this hopefully, as I said, should be easier because you can look in the current code of conduct at how they were handled previously, and it's pretty, there should be some pretty close to alignment on this. Hoping this will be close to it, and then we will have a big group share out at the end, plus Delta, and wrap up. And we have one more meeting, and some of the things that came out as what else last week will be on that agenda, as well as a final kind of review of the work that has been done here. So, deep breath. And start again. If anybody needs some copies of the code of conduct, I see there's at least one at each table, I think. If you don't need more copies on, I have a couple copies that I can do that. Yes.
I'm coming around with the paper copies, yes.
Any questions? Comments? He's diving right in. I like it. All right. One more time. You know, you get down to like 19 and it's definitely level 4, or else you shake down, right? So I think. Maybe you all say, start at the top and go to, you all have lost to So I don't know, that was just not, is maybe you'll something that are easiest. I'll be in level 4 and how far back to really go. Yeah. So everybody have
We still want to targets that we're taking, 1 to 3 days suspension, 1 to 2. I think you could share it all the way down and get the worst.
The reason why why the original one. Elementary. You've already done.
For elementary kids, you've got those, when you get to 15, I'm not saying we won't go past 1 and 2, but that's include level 1 and 2 through 15.
Everybody's line.
No, I'd stop at arson, weapons, threats.
Up to 15, everyone's level. Technically, since they didn't sign out, then it's still.
That's exactly what the current code is about. This is not up, I did get my Level 2, don't worry, they're gonna hire somebody really young to take my job. About 80,000 a year. all the way down.
This is all.
All right, now, at least, we had a big discussion last year. And we said level 3 was appropriate for leaving school grounds without permission. Because it got to the point where they were chasing kids across Dixie Highway. Yeah, they got tired, so progressively, there was some times, the only principals felt that, you know, to get the additional. There was a short-term 1 to 3 day. That's what they voted to all.
There's no suspension for that. Now, that's a little high.
So I vote level 3 on number 2, leaving school grounds.
So you're saying that's
Elementary school is. Off the ground. Especially leaving.
It's elementary, guys.
Yeah.
Well, the elementary principals will be upset if you don't. Suspension.
All I see is my job, all I question both of them.
17.
So, they would much rather in-school suspension.
Inappropriate sexual harassment, 7 through 17.
Veranda has the mask.
It's inappropriate sexual.
No, we don't. See, here it is. It's the same thing for us. This is the district level. This would be short. And here we would take out, talk to them about taking out short-term suspension, making it only for suspensions. And if it's meant to say, what do you, and that's to say appropriate. So, who's doing it? So, who's Susan? I wish I had. Really, it was for trying to see what gets out with this is see, the only consent, the only thing that's different, really, is this.
How are you doing? I'm trying to get us some information on salaries for those resource teachers.
Still,
Well, I sent to Teresa Brennan to ask her to send me a salary. He says it's supposed to be in by 12, so. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put in there what I know and let them reject it. Because I don't know everything.
Tylenol, you know, they had a headache.
Show what, highlight the difference, or we just gonna go right to this?
Start with 7.
I still say you start with
You can start at one, the reason I'm saying level 3 is because at 18, we've got firecrackers.
Okay, so where are you?
18. And so, you know, bomb first sounds terrible. Pulling the fire alarm, evacuating the building is horrible. Terrorists, I had firecrackers. I don't call anybody, I don't watch it. We don't need to suspend that kid 6 days, go level 4.
And if you're a kindergarten,
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, those categories are terrible. You might even want to do level 2. 2, 3, 4.
More than a customer. He's intimidated. Who are you?
You don't think arson should be on the 3 or 17 should be 3 and 4.
I don't think it's a positive.
I can see some straightforward. I think last year, one member got very upset about arson and left. You know, they're going to say, you're letting this decorator bring a switchblade right to school. And I know it's been one day when you as a contact and getting those machines. That's good.
this is for, so you're gonna have that time, yeah, but then allow for residents to take stuff like. Versus, I'm going out, oh my
I think, yeah, 3 and 4 is 16 down, but for 18, he's still level 2.
You're all connected that. This is time. This is the one they're working on now. She just and I was like, girl.
Yeah, take you some white paper.
Just like, I was
It's exactly the same as last year.
I'm laughing at myself. I was like, and I'm going with you. I'm going right out
Get it done.
She just over there letting me call her. I was like, and I was watching what she was doing, thinking about how that was the middle. Where's the elementary? Where's the elementary? Is it over there? There it is. Well, where's the You would go on record.
But that's not the
Take this job.
Right, that's not automatically.
Okay, where are we now? Graduated. So we should put that at the very bottom.
It's the last two definitely, and then the question is that level 2 for grade.
That's the only, that's the only,
The top one,
and the top is level 12.
okay, so are we gonna keep this here? Or I think that's where we are, maybe they can That's not it. Hold on.
Where's the other?
Here it is, it's all the way down.
Last year, at least, was 16.
In a day, it was a lot.
Yeah, I got a lot of choice.
Last year, 1 through 1 through 8, we jumped to 12. And then
I thought you were facilitating on
An appropriate sexual behavior.
You see me go. Right.
Sexual, potential sexual.
Felicia. We're messing with you. We're messing with you. Because her grand face on. That's why we both look. Our necks are like. Come on, Felicia. Come on.
That's funny after our discussion.
Hey, I see where you're going and I like it.
See? Because she has not been smiling. No, when we first came out, we're still doing that part because everything was mentioned. I think it'll be a case of removing it. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that on. This is middle.
Jack, that other one.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
So level 1, give me advice.
So the
The first three,
the first 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to violation of telecommunications.
I see that, and I circle that one, because green and blue are the same for that first column.
Yes, so
Theft and vandalism.
only thing is a question mark is failure to failure to pay attention.
You got it.
Good stuff later. No, we gave it to the police station.
There's question marks on. So then,
Are there any that are,
No, I was gonna say 1 through 8 level.
the other ones are all, then the other shaded.
Level 1, level 2, I voted for 1 through 8.
Oh, good, we're doing good.
Robbery, the reason robbery wasn't just theft. Robbery usually involves some physical force or a weapon. Theft, vandalism, I could just stone wall.
and then level 2?
Okay, level 2, so it's question marks on level 2, inappropriate, district technology, question mark on inappropriate to detention. So, question mark, question mark, question mark.
No, those are shaded, are they?
Yeah, but not for blue.
Oh, no, I was just doing 1 and 2.
They're not shaded for blue, and then what about for green?
Green, they are shaded, and
So which ones are, what are the common ones for red and green?
red and green have these 3 shaded.
Do they have the same one?
Yes. Red and green have all 3 of these shaded. Blue does not.
It'd be level 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, they're different threes. They're different 3 ones.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I Oh, yes, okay, so it is inappropriate use of, they both have inappropriate use.
Well, yeah, but blue doesn't.
Yeah.
So really, we would just put a question mark on
Inappropriate use.
Yeah, we would have a question mark on this one, and this one.
Okay, where's my box? Let me see my box. Green has it shaded, right?
Green, which one?
I'm doing half. Green had it shaded.
Yeah. And it had.
But the other two don't, right?
Right.
Sand. And then the next one, who has it shaded? Blue and green, right?
Blue. No, blue doesn't have any. Red and green.
For inappropriate use. Yeah, they both have it shaded.
Right, red and green.
There's still a question mark. And then violation of telecommunications.
Okay, that will be red.
Only red's shaded, right?
No, red, what is that one?
Violation, both of them
Are shaded. Red and green.
And then only one shaded.
Failure to attend detention
I'm just
is
gonna put a
only
question mark.
red.
Really, those I did because there are 2 out of the 3, whereas this one is totally B.
Okay. So, yes.
Hold on, inappropriate red, but that's okay. Then, this tells us that 1 out of the 3, so I think that for discussion.
Middle is the first row. All of them are shaded except failure to attend detention. Everybody, blue, red doesn't have this shade, but all the other ones have level 1 shade. Level 2. Then all of them are level 2. Yeah, all of them are level 2. So this one is more, because green, red and green doesn't have it shaded, but blue and green do.
Level 3 last year was school grounds. So it was 2 all the way down to that vandalism.
And then this one is empty. Boiler is shaded for everything.
Down to drug and alcohol possession.
And everybody thought
Distribution, all of Yes.
That just keeps us from discussing stuff we don't need to discuss. Y'all already agree on it. Okay, so for level 3, red group has These are shaded, but nobody else does. I know that. So we're doing a 5-minute discussion, well, really 2 minutes on that one. Yeah. Alright. And, yeah, that's it, other than what they're doing now. So see how these are being hung? We're gonna have to move these down to make room for the new ones, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to move these down to make room for the new high, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Okay, just put them underneath.
But you have one in there.
You need to stay the other room that's so we'll put high here, and then the red high too. Okay, so discussion time.
This one will start at 2.
Right, so which color is it? On which one? On level? Oh, red and blue, right? Red and blue? Red and blue were the only ones. Question mark. The only one shade for red and blue. Level 2. So, yeah. So what this means is that red and blue, 11 you need to put a 10%. Yeah, but it's not. Actually, both cases. So we're not. But as compared to the you have this one's kind of jacked up. This is supposed to label the color. So green is the only one. Red and green.
Lay down the law.
No, failure to attend.
We definitely think safe.
What are we looking at? Blue was this, that's right, blue was the only, no, this was.
Intimidation, harassment, and staff, student bullying, communication,
Red were the one that's, yeah, explain why. Okay. No, red was the one who actually shaded it. The others did not.
You can know what would be said.
So we definitely did this. Well, yeah, it's hard to say because I don't know what that looks like. Yeah. The now that just take that. So 5 minutes. So any disruption, but only 5 minutes, or you feel like you're away, then maybe 10 minutes. I'm listening, I am, this long sheet. How long are we going to talk? 2 minutes on 55. I said, just moving, yeah.
Only shaded is right red. I'm trying to make sure.
You're right, red is the only one that that last shade. So red needs to talk about why. And we just need to, when we go to discuss, we need to go up and just kind of maybe some cross check.
Yeah.
So just say, okay, on this.
15 has some law violations.
Elementary.
So I think 15 should be
No, do I?
It's a matter of.
It doesn't have to be.
Yes.
This goes up there.
I was very,
So,
So now they come and take on this one, red and blue.
Do I tally or is that what y'all tallying now?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, 'cause look, let me show you something. So on the like they're really didn't take
your school report. You almost got that. You almost got that issue, but it was just time.
This is a start.
I think after they finish doing this, they get
Alright, they're not gonna get through.
Are we okay with all this?
They're not going to get through. They're gonna use all the rest of this time. Just about. So should we tell them about
it's 10:30 now, so let's.
See, that's what I'm.
well, since you have to wait.
The last one. Whether you haven't used it.
That's the sheet. That's
We have a framework for it.
Here, that's removing suspension.
You know what, I think, but what we almost need to do, we are putting things into this. And then well, it's just, we'll just do that instead.
Level one's lower. One is low and it goes.
So here's what we're gonna do, I'm saying, let them post it on walk and that's it.
Okay, so we're gonna hang them all, post a note. Or do we, okay.
Because what you just said, what is a framework?
We can't. Another thing is that we give a tree. So another thing is, we let them, we give them 10 more minutes. So we give them 10 more minutes, finish this up.
And then gallery walk plus delta, that's it.
Well, come back, yes,
To
to
suspensions.
remove suspensions, then gallery walk. And then,
Got it.
Okay? So for this one, I have a question. Good?
God bless you.
All right, 2 more minutes. Then we're just gonna stop wherever we are. Oh, sorry.
oh, thank you.
So they have to bring this reference.
And technically, the other two groups done it, and that's technically the way it works, really, I think really it probably was meant to. Anyway, I think.
But now it's been out there. So I know it's just other two groups want it to be done.
But again, at the end of the day, me and David are gonna make a decision. So they say remove all this.
No, they're saying remove 1 to 3 days suspension from level 2.
They're saying on this chart,
Got it.
take off.
No, honestly, I think we should have that discussion in 10 minutes.
Our goal is to sexual intentional. Okay, yes, so we're voting yes. Or I'm trying to, you know where to do that.
I don't think it
I was gonna ask Vanessa that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that whenever it got typed up, I think it maybe could have been, I don't know, it could be in there for the other employees.
I don't remember it being a suspension.
Yeah, so I think that we can just ask them to take it out, but I think it should be. Yeah. Back to do a plus.
There we go, so we need to
Moving on. So we need
plus
to,
delta,
so we need to go.
gallery rock.
And then John can go in with the family. We already went through the shading. Right?
I just got it. Y'all call it my school. Right? Like elementary, middle.
Not really, great group. A table group.
Yeah. Yeah. Suzanne's thing. I was freaking love it. I keep telling her that we would be, no, dude, I'll never be now. She's
We're a
like,
little number in the corner, table 1, right here.
right.
And they have their little signs.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you want to get really dirty, the colors actually match the JCPS 2020. Girl, I'm Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
That's what you know, tell them about John. So this is they've been wrapping up right now. 10:45.
Or we take the gallery work out, and you give them 5 minutes, and finish this up, and they go right back to this.
Okay, that's fine.
So what do you think? Or we could take this gallery work out, and then just leave it as big gallery work. Well, this will be the one. Well, we're not thinking about our agenda. We're not thinking about our agenda. Well, really, what we could be saying is, So let's go ahead and 5 more minutes. I'm doing out there. We're going right into the suspension and removal of the 1 to 3 day suspension.
And they really tell me every meeting.
That's level 3. We're going
So yesterday.
My daughter.
I read about.
I have it, I don't have it with me. He wants to do all these little metro.
Community gatherings.
He wants to do youth involvement, metro, I mean, these things to. Did you see the email? Did you get the, okay.
It's a very unlikely event, but it's got to be here.
Give me your show.
Are we addressing
So if we do presentations, then we're not wait, this all night to read, so they know what it's gonna look like. And then now we'll have it, it's gonna and then we're gonna do a code of conduct selfie, code of conduct committee selfie, plus Delta on the process.
I'm almost thinking to share that, and then, but even before let's start to change, it's almost like, okay, let's do things accomplished.
Yeah, things accomplished by these committees.
So putting it over here, desired outcome. The ultimate desired outcome yeah, so I'm just claiming the next week.
Yeah, that's about. Yeah.
So about to get started on this.
One more minute on this, and we're all back together.
1, 2, and 3.
That's a beautiful story.
Vanity. Here it is. 1, 2, and 3.
No, I'll do the removal of the suspension. Okay. Oh, she took it off.
Yeah, I don't care if I took it, right?
So what is this?
What day is that?
I've seen it
Yeah, well, I think we would say, which means what?
camera 2 to 3. Tobacco.
3 things.
1 and 2. All right.
Maybe what you must do, that was the right thing, is, you know, make sure. So you know what, we need to go, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and tell them we're not paying out, let's go with that. We just gotta keep our eye on it. Well, that's interesting, you know what? We're gonna have to send people to be able to.
I almost think that we need to open
All right.
So next.
Bringing it down, we got as far as we could. Run the building down. That was a lot today. Okay. So we have 15 minutes. We have 15 minutes left in our day. I think you'll notice that we did change the agenda quite a bit from where we started, but I think it's still, we got a lot done today. We knew it was a tough, pressured agenda. So I just, as I've wandered around, there is one issue that's going back to the leveling charts that I wanted us to have just 10 minutes to unpack a little bit right now. I don't know that we will make a decision, but I just wanted to unpack this a little bit. We'll do a quick plus delta and get out of here. So there has been lots of discussion, I know specifically not to, I hate to call people out, but at this table around that level 2 and the inclusion of the ability to suspend for 1 to 3 days on that level 2. So I don't, and I've talked to the other 2 tables a little bit about how that kind of happens, so I just want to have a conversation a little bit about that and what it means. And so I want somebody from Kim or Jackie or Eli to talk a little bit about your all's thought process and how you got to where you were on that interest in removing that.
We just thought 1 to 3 day would be level 3. I mean, you still have all those other options at level 2. We just didn't think a 1 to 3 day suspension was necessary at level 2, but we included, it's there at level 3. All you gotta do is just use it at level 3 if you want.
Okay?
That's what the blue group said.
The blue group. Thoughts on that and the opportunities for that?
The question that we have on that is we don't want to limit the APs and the principals and their decision-making because of the severity of the offense, but we also don't want to give the ability to go outside district for long-term suspension by using level 3 for something that doesn't require that. But it does require some corrective action.
Does level 3 have the long-term suspension?
No, level 3 has level 3 is short-term, level 4 is district suspension.
And to clarify, we were, the in-school suspension or the ISAP, in-school adjustment program, or in-school timeout or something like that was something we left on the table too. But we just thought the short-term suspension out of school, 1 to 3 days, if in this category, could be a knee-jerk reaction. And if we're trying to limit loss of instructional time, we felt a level 3, which we described as a significant or severe behavior, I forget which word we used, would be the more appropriate place to start.
Would it sound better if there was a, lost the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
You cited other options used prior to this.
Beside the suspension.
So some kind of a prioritization, like suspension is the last choice.
Right. And that's something we discussed in this group, that we operated from 2 principles. One, that whenever we marked level 2, that we were removing the suspension off the table, but also that we were assuming that other things were being done prior to this. So we sort of assumed at this table that the least out of school time was being considered.
Which is something that the data does drive from the very beginning, is ensuring that we have more students in the classroom for longer periods of time, especially for infractions that are minor.
So, based upon that, we really worked in on level 1, thinking about no prior incidents, no interventions. And then level two has language that, intervention, force in place, but continue to negatively affect. And then 3, in place, but behavior is escalating. So what I'm wondering is, if you take the 1 to 3 off of a level 2, then truly what's the difference between a level 1 and a level 2 at that point? As far as the examples of classroom interventions and responses. So by taking that 1 to 3 off the table, why would you need a level 2? That's what I'm wondering.
Because we didn't see in level 1 any missed instructional time or removal from class. So then the next step up would be, okay, you need a timeout from class. Then the next step up would be, you need a timeout from school. And then the next step up, you need more timeout. That's how we.
More
work.
success
Doesn't
pathways.
involve administration.
Right.
Level 1 is just classroom teacher. Level 2 is where administration gets involved.
Right.
I think we also were thinking about scaffolding, and so that even if it was a level 2, it wouldn't be, oh gosh, this is your second time, we're automatically suspending you, but that would be, way down the line, so that we do the other things first, and suspension would probably be the last option.
So it seems like there's a concurrence that suspension is a last resort, that a lot of other things should be in there. So is there a way you all think we can language this to provide the option that everybody could agree with and get behind? Well, is that a person or a? That's a level 2 response. They're disrupting the whole environment. Jackie's suspended animals now.
That's a moderate response. But again, whatever language we put in there is going to go back into the training to implement this.
Yes.
And that is where we're going to get those effective. This is through your training, and this is what we need to do before we start suspending.
So like example, right now, there's a disclaimer on the one that says the suspension of elementary school students, shall be considered only in exceptional cases. So there's that disclaimer. So as Kristen says, how does it capture what you're saying in regards to suspension being the last resort, somewhere as a disclaimer? So is that what we're saying that's needed? Disclaimer to make that statement?
Suspension 1 to 3 days after other measures have been.
Okay.
I do wonder then, why, if it needs to be a suspension, then why wouldn't we just say, why wouldn't it be a level 3? Why don't you just say it's a level 3?
Yeah, I agree with the blue group.
Just, in terms of like confusion. So if you think it needs to be a suspension, then it'd be a level 3.
Disciplinary action to the 3.
Yeah, because level 1 is.
I'm just curious, I'm, trying to.
Level 2 is like detention, like ISAP.
Right.
Then level 3, then you go to suspension.
Right.
But I would see, and agree, going along with that thought, you would see those classroom interventions at level 1, something is happening in the classroom. It appears from looking at level 2 pieces, those are things that are happening more at the office level.
Yes, administrative.
Because I can see, and it's not to come across in a bad way, as a teacher going and saying, yeah, I see change, I did proximity, I've done redirection, I've done all these things. Now let's suspend, as opposed to at level 2, taking another step and saying, okay, let's make sure that we get either the administrative staff, SRP involved in dealing with that. So that would make the case for taking the short-term suspension off of level 2 and only using it when it.
Okay, so we're gonna, 2 more comments, at least 1 more comment, and then we're gonna do a quick list of 5.
I just want to say, the elementary classroom teacher, yeah, the best practice, I want to do level 1 first.
Correct.
And then if that doesn't work, or it's not working, where the child chooses to escalate the behaviors, then I need help, and I believe that it needs to go to level 2.
Correct.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, list of 5 on removing the ability to spend from level 2. 5 would be, yes, go for it. 0 would be, no, leave it on there. List 5.
Hands up.
Terry will.
Okay, so we will make that additional change to the levels.
So we're removing 1 to 3 suspension from level 2.
Okay. Okay, quickly next time. So we've already started like overlaying the 3 groups' work and seeing where they align and where they don't. We will have some process in place next time to discuss where there is misalignment and how we address that. We'll hopefully have a draft of that. And then there were 2 other items that were brought up in the workshop last week. which was about bullying and the appeals process, so we will also be covering those next time. And our plan is for next time to be the last meeting. We'll let you know that we can do that. Okay, quick plus delta, and we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna be sorry. Plus delta, anything?
Plus, I have a lot of comments.
Plus, a lot accomplished. We've all talked we've all used all our words for today, we're all done. Is that where we are? Chuck is like, use all my words.
Let me talk me out. Those 2 thumbs up.
Good. Okay.
I thought it was good. I noticed that each group kind of, even though we were under a timeline, got to work at their own pace, and you guys sort of moved groups along as they were ready. I appreciated that.
And as you all do, we wrap up, if anybody wants to kind of do a gallery walk and kind of go this way to kind of look at what everybody else, but you're more than welcome to do that as well.
Okay, anything else? All right, I know it was a lot, guys, but I think everybody dug in, everybody did what they needed to do, and